Everybody, welcome back to BearStoneGaming, and today we got another tutorial for you over here on Minecraft Bedrock 1.18. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. Okay, video here. Boom. Okay, so here we are. We are learning how to get every color sheep in 1.18. We'll get around to every color the game has to offer. That is 17 colors, and I apologize for this extremely noisy farm here. This is going nuts. Okay, so we are in our tutorial world, and we'll just get right into it. There is, I'm going to start off with, this is a sheep that changes colors. All right, for that one, you need to get a name tag, and you need to name it Jeb _. All right. He'll change colors, and if you shear him, he will be whatever color he originally was before he started turning rainbow. So anyhow, let's get in here. First off, I'll go through all the colors, what we have. Okay, we got light gray, white, brown, black, regular gray. We got red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, light blue, regular blue, purple, magenta, and pink. So we'll go through the list of how to get everything. Sheep, you guys are so loud. Okay, so down here, we're going to start with light gray. First off, it has a 4.75% chance of spawning naturally in the wild. Where'd he go? This sheep right here, light gray, he's running around. Got everybody attached to a fence post. But first off, you can use you can use light gray dye. All right, and you make that with 3 different flower types. You got oxeye daisies, you have white tulips, and you have azure bluet. Okay, that flower. All right, throw any of those in a crafting table. You can also get an ink sac plus some bone meal in a crafting table, gray dye and bone meal in a crafting table, or you can mix together some gray wool and some white wool. Meaning, when I have these wool here, that means the sheep. You can breed them, breed the gray and the white sheep, and you'll get a light gray sheep as a baby, potentially. If you breed sheep, it has basically a 50-50 shot of either mixing the colors together or getting one of the parents. All right, white sheep. This is your plain sheep. You're gonna get most of the time. Okay, 78% chance of spawning in nature. It's like a 77.7713 something percent chance of spawning, so 78% chance you're going to see these happen in the wild to get that. White dye, of course, if you want to change one to a white sheep. Bone meal, of course, you just put bone meal to get the white dye. Put that in a crafting table. To get bone meal, you can throw some bones in a crafting table, or you can throw some vegetation, some sort of plants, into a composter. Okay, and that'll eventually get you some bone meal. To get a white sheep, white dye, you can also get lily of the valley flower and throw it in there. Okay, next on the list we got brown sheep. Brown sheep do spawn in the wild. You got a 2.85% chance of getting a brown sheep, seeing it out and about. And to get that, to get brown dye, got to use cocoa beans. You get that from the cocoa plants that grow on the side of jungle trees. Okay, out in the middle of the jungle biome, you'll see them growing. All right, cocoa pods. All right, now we got a black sheep next. You got a 4.75% chance of it spawning naturally in the wild. And in here, black dye. You got 2 ways to make it: ink sacs and wither rose. Throw either of those in your crafting table, you're good to go. Out and along here, we got the regular gray sheep. Once again, 4.75% chance of it spawning naturally in the wild. We have some gray dye, all right, to make that, which you can get from bone meal mixed with ink sacs, or if you breed a white sheep and a black sheep together, you can get the this lovely looking gray sheep that is staring right at me. Okay, next on the list, we have a red sheep. He's trying to run away. Red sheep, there you go. Okay, to make a red sheep, we have your red dye. We got poppies, rose bushes, and red tulips for our 3 red flowers we can make. throw them in a crafting table. You can also throw beetroots in a crafting table. Now, I seen online you were supposed to be able to put red mushrooms in a furnace and to get red dye, but I tested that out. I don't know if that was a thing or if that's only on Java, but here on Bedrock that does not work. Okay, so you cannot have your red mushrooms and throw them in a furnace. That's not working. Okay, this is 1.18 on Bedrock. It didn't happen. So red mushrooms not a go, but these things definitely is. Okay, next on the list we got orange sheep. He's running back there. Orange sheep. Orange dye. All right, you get that from orange tulips, throwing those in a crafting table. And you can get a red sheep and a yellow sheep. Breed them, and you can get an orange sheep out of that. Yellow sheep over here. Where you hiding? Okay, yellow sheep. Yellow dye, you get that from dandelions or sunflowers, throwing those in a crafting table. Okay, we got some lime green. It says like green. Like green. No, that is supposed to be lime green. Typo. Okay, lime green. There we go. And not you. Oh, I'm sorry. Not for kids. Don't look. Close your eyes. This is dangerous stuff over here. Okay, lime green sheep. Got the lime green dye. How you get that? You take some sea pickles and you craft them in a furnace. All right. Craft them in a furnace, or not craft, cook them, whatever. Sea pickles. Find those in the warm oceans with the coral and stuff. You'll see them, they glow in the dark, so you'll see them lit up. Get some, or you can get some green dye, mix with some white dye, or you can breed a green sheep and a yellow sheep. Get this guy. Green dye, or green sheep, plain green. Okay, green dye, and you get that from putting cactuses in a furnace. You got to cook up the cactuses. Next sheep here, we got cyan. Okay, cyan dye. We get that from some lapis lazuli mixed with some green dye, or a blue sheep and a green sheep mixed. Okay, light blue sheep, light blue dye. You get that from blue orchids. Craft those in a crafting table. Some lapis mixed with some bone meal, or a blue sheep mixed with a white sheep. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Blue sheep here. We have some blue dye. You get that from lapis lazuli, or there is a cornflower that you can find in the wild. Craft the cornflower in the crafting table. Okay, or lapis. I personally would choose the flower, because lapis needs to be saved for enchanting and all that, so I go for the flower every time. Over here, we have purple sheep. Purple dye, that comes from lapis mixed with red dye, or your blue dye from the flower. Instead of the lapis, or a blue sheep mixed with a red sheep. And it's purple. Magenta, we got some magenta dye. You can find two flowers. We got some alliums, and we also have some lilacs. All right, two pretty flowers. You can also mix purple dye with pink dye, or if you go to a crafting table and you have the ingredients for red, blue, and white, you get some red dye, the blue dye, and some bone meal for some white. So I got lapis and bone meal mixed with some red dye. All three of those together, you can get magenta, as well as if you breed a purple sheep and a pink sheep. So there's a bunch of different ways to get magenta over here. And for pink, believe it or not, pink actually spawns in the wild. You get a 0.16% chance of a natural spawn of a pink sheep. So extremely rare, but it does happen. You could be out in the middle of the forest and see one of these guys running around. Make sure you catch it, because they don't happen too often. That's a really rare thing. All right, we got some pink dye. You get that from mixing red dye and bone meal, or breeding a red sheep and a white sheep together. Okay, so that is basically all the ways of how to get all of your different color sheep, how to get your dye. Okay, so we have all those 16 sheeps plus a bonus 17th sheep and that's Jeb. He changes colors. All right. And once again, you get that from having a name tag, and you name them Jeb underscore. Jeb underscore will get you this rainbow sheep, and if you shear any of the sheep, you will get the color that they are after you dye them. Never kill a sheep to get wool. You're wasting your time. Always use shears. Cost 2 iron. Totally worth it. And they will just keep growing back the color that they were originally. Every time they eat grass, they grow new fur. Okay? The exception to that rule is Jeb over here. Jeb, it's whatever color it is that he originally was before you named him. So if I were to shear Jeb right now, I believe he's a regular gray sheep. So I would get regular gray sheep, regular gray wool out of this guy, even if he's red or blue or whatever color he just so happens to be turning at the time. So, but anyhow, that is how to get every color of sheep in 1.18. Be sure to give me a like, follow, subscribe. Hit me up over on YouTube. All right, YouTube, same thing as Twitch, BearStoneGaming. We'll be coming out with more tutorials every day. Make sure you keep posted, and for every follower on Twitch, every subscriber on YouTube, we are also adding an amethyst block to the world's largest Minecraft pyramid made of amethyst blocks. So we're getting that situated. We're getting that started. Feel free to check out the survival series I got going on over there, and lots more tutorials coming. Let me know what you guys want to see, and that's about it, guys. That's about it for this quick episode I want to do. Quick tutorial thing here. Video here, third person, just to get the outro part going on. Alright, sweet. And that's it for this one, guys. That little building you see over there is a villager breeder. Check out the video for that as well. And we will be filling this entire flat world out with tutorials of how to do a whole bunch of stuff. That little purple thing over there, that's just my garbage can. I made a little lava generator, lava farm, and yeah, that's just my trash can. I throw extra blocks in there when I'm in creative mode to get them out of my hand. But yeah, check out my other videos, other tutorials. We'll be doing a bunch. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next. I am taking requests, and we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. That's it, guys. I'll catch you guys later. This is BearStoneGaming. See ya!